Greetings and welcome to Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And this audio clip is just a brief little mini commercial as to what is coming before sunset on the West Coast. Sunset Pacific Standard Time today, which is July the 3rd, 2020. And the image that you see before you is a ritual that I will be practicing for myself, but not only for myself, for you all in proxy. And this particular ritual is a salt and water, fast and short-term finances spell. Now, spell work is not what some people think it is, okay? I did some research on that. So for those of you who are spooked out by the idea of it, then it's not for you. But for those of you who resonate and understand what it's really about, I certainly welcome you to join the ritual. And I put the picture up so that if you desire, you can get these elements yourself and kind of go along with me. However, it is not required because my intention is being built that I am standing proxy in energy work. So as I practice the ritual on camera, I'm going to be doing this on camera before sunset. As I do this, that it is being channeled to those of you who set your intention to agree and affirm this ritual on your own behalf, okay? All right, so let's see here. What we have here is you're gonna need a bowl of salt. I highly recommend sea salt you can get at the 99-cent store. You're gonna need a piece of paper or card on which to collect the salt, okay? Then a bowl of water. The water can be just from your sink, doesn't have to be bottled. And again, the timing is going to be before sunset. And then the spell, utterances and intentions and actions is as follows that you see here on the list, okay? Not going to get all into that right now because we're going to get into that during the actual ritual, okay? But I wanted to bring this in first, so maybe there's something that you can prepare yourself for in terms of if there is something specifically regarding prosperity, wealth, finance, abundance. We've been focusing a lot on that in the last few days. So think about that. If there is, we don't want to attach. I do want to add disclaimers. With these rituals, we want to be in a calm, centered, and grounded space. We want to release attachment to outcome. We want to be in that flow, even as we're thinking about it and when we actually do this ritual, okay? Because universal source energy can assist with drawing in and aligning you to the heart of that without it needing to be, for an example, you may say, well, I want this job down the street with this person, this position, yada, yada. Right? Nothing wrong with that desire. And you can even say, I desire that. However, my intention is to be in alignment for whatever is in alignment with my higher self, whatever is going to be something like that or greater for my highest and greatest good. Because in essence, you want what you believe this job is going to bring you, that particular location, that particular position, that particular, you want what it is going to bring, not so much it in itself, okay? So I want to be clear about that, and that spell work is nothing to do, at least the way I practice it. I don't, since I understand law of the universe, I don't believe in trying to evoke something from others, out of others, that's against their own free will. You understand? Because to me, it's like, do you want it if you have to have them bent in some way energetically? So I'd rather use these things to assist with our highest and greatest good, with what is energetically in alignment and in resonance, okay? Not something that is being manipulated or forced, okay? And so, you know, it's important to have pure intention and to tap into your heart. It's important, you know, to understand that things may not unfold exactly as you foresaw, but in essence, you're going to receive what you want. Okay. Now, for an example, the prosperity and the things that we're saying here, let me see what it says. May my prosperity, wait, hold on. It says, this is instant prosperity. May my prosperity likewise grow instantly and keep flowing. Right? This is instant prosperity. May my prosperity likewise flow and flow. Right? So I like how that is so general. Then, you know, at the end of the ritual, how it says, prosperity now will flow to me now and continually. So I ask and it shall be. Right? So prosperity, you know, keep that in mind when we're doing this ritual and releasing the attachment to the outcome and setting an intention to tap into what that feels like in the moment, as if it's already yours. Because I got a little secret, the birdies told me, okay? I'm just kidding. It is already yours. It actually is already there. And I know that sounds like way galactic-y out there, right? But in essence, we are already all that we desire, and we already have that. It's a matter of us coming into alignment with that, and that's what I like to say and set my intention to use spell work for. Coming into alignment with what is yours. Coming into alignment with that you have already created in your vortex. Assisting you with allowing that to be a little smoother, a path to least resistance, right? That's my intention. Not to take, you know, from something that is not ours or to force. That's a fear and scarcity-based frequency, and it's also a violation of love. So that is not my intent. So rest assured that you all are dealing with someone that comes from the purest loving energy, neutral energy, and with the heart of tapping into what belongs to us, what we ourselves have created and set for ourselves within our own divinity. Okay? And so I look forward to it. I'm not sure what time the sunset is going to be, so I got to look online and see the prediction of when the sun should set, because the time span is that it just needs to be done before that, okay? So I will get it done before sunset today. And even though you may come on after, the energy work will be still in action. It's still potent. It's still going to work for you, because I did it at that time. And since I'm doing it proxy for you as a distant energy session, that even if you come on and look at this tonight at 6 p.m. and you decide to go along with it and just say, I connect to that energy, well, you're connecting to that energy, okay? But I thought it would be nice to give you guys a heads up and to kind of put you in a zone of thinking about prosperity and how that feels for you and what you're hoping to have manifest, you know, here rapidly, because it's a fast spell. The title of it is a salt and water fast and short-term finance spell. So this is designed to bring about something that maybe you feel like you need relatively quickly. Okay, so this is not one of the longer term short spell works. This is something that maybe you're like, okay, I need this prosperity to be manifested, you know, in a particular area. It can be, you know, a situation that's requiring a little bit more finances or credit, or, you know, we have to broaden our perspective. Maybe something is going to be credited to you and that's manifesting itself as a prosperity, right? But it's something fast, and short term. So there may be some areas in your life that you're feeling like, okay. But again, I want to add a disclaimer to try to get calm and grounded and neutral, because we want to present when we're in a frequency of, okay, I have the answer that I seek. The perceived problem or challenge that I think is there is already taken care of. My higher self, my guides, Gaia, source is backing me, universe. To come from that place, again, it keeps you in that neutrality and the path of least resistance and detached from an outcome, which, as it relates to law of attraction, it allows it to come to you more quickly, smoothly, and easily. It allows you to come into alignment more quickly, easily, and smoothly, okay? I know I said a lot, and I know I rambled, but I hope it makes sense. Anyway, I'm here at the park, and I gotta get going, got stuff to do before doing this ritual for you all tonight. Self-care is something that I have to be constantly reminded about, and so I'm spending some time, actually spent a couple hours already before doing this little clip, to make sure that I'm still feeding and caring for self and resting and paying attention to all that, all right? But I'll be nice and ready for the ritual before sunset. So send you all love and light, hugs and kisses. Namaste.